We got together, it started out, it was me and Todd, and I wanted to get back into playing music, and I heard about this guy that had a really good voice.
I knew that Todd had like that voice, that, you know, that very unique, you know, golden pipes, if you will.
After me and Josh started the band, we brought Shane Diego in. Then we played a few shows with another bass player and a drummer. Ended up, they stepped out of the band, and then I'd searched for this guy.
I was playing in a little band that just basically played Fort Smith, and that was about it. And I got a message from some weirdo one day saying, "Hey man, you want to try out for a band?" I'm all like, I guess.
Met him at Sam's Club here in Fort Smith, let him listen to a song.
He's showing me all this wonderful footage on his phone, says, "So what do you think? You want to play in a band?" I'm like, "I'll give it a try."
For me, I've always, like since a very young age, I've been a musician, so I've always been, you know, it runs in my family. My grandpa started teaching me when I was very young, so music's always been very, very relevant in my life.
I'm the new guy, man. I've been with the band probably about 5-6 months.
We played a lot of live shows, just in a couple of small clubs, and then we got a few big breaks, and next thing you know, we got Rocklahoma, and whenever we got the Rocklahoma show, things changed big time.
There's not a whole lot of music festivals that go around in the immediate area, so if you get to be an artist on the banner for Rocklahoma, it's a very big deal, and it's a great experience.
Finding Your Way Out is our new album. It's, you know, it's basically a coming to terms, coming out of an addiction, getting through, you know, bad ways in life, and trying to overcome that.
Trying to rise above it all and trying to keep your head in the right place of mind, in the right state of mind. And in this life today, it's not that easy to do with the way things are working in the world. I mean, it's, you know, me and Shane sit down and we just try to come from the heart. That's what it's all about.
That's our first album. There's 8 songs on it. We put everything we got into those 8 songs. We feel confident that every song is a radio hit. I mean, people tell us all the time, there's not a song they skip.
Well, I've played all different kind of styles of music, to blues, to classic rock, to metal, death metal. I've played a lot of different genres of music, but I think I finally found my niche with this band.
Shout out to our fans. We wouldn't be where we're at without we have the greatest fans. They're so passionate about the code.
I just want to hang out with everybody I can. It's amazing to get to meet all these new people all the time. And then, of course, we get to have our family. You know, they're like our family once you get to know these people. And we have fans that are in the crowd that know us by our first name. Some of them even stop by our house and say hi every once in a while. It's a blast. It's a blast. I'd like to have a big bonfire with all of our friends.
We come back from a concert one night, hours and hours and hours trying to figure out a name for the band. I bet we went through 400 or 500 names that night and could never figure anything out, so I ended up calling him the next day. And I was like, there has to be a code, something that's about our band that resembles, you know, that makes us. And so I was like, all right, there needs to be a code between all of us. And then we need to rely on each other. So let's reliance code. And I called him up, talked to the guys, and it's about we all have to rely on each other to do our part in the band to sound the way we do. It doesn't matter whether I'm up on stage with Shane and we're doing one acoustic song by ourselves. I rely on him, he relies on me. We rely on each other, whether we're at practice, going to a show, whether we're at the merch table, whatever we're doing, it's a code between all of us. And without that, we have nothing.